So 7 raised to the power x multiplying by 7 raised to the power x is equal to 140. 7 raised to the power x multiplying by this 7 this is in the form of a raised to the power n multiplied by a raised to the power m, which we can express as a raised to the power n plus m. Okay. Now from here we're going to have 7 raised to the power x plus x. This is supposed to give us a value of 140. Okay. Now from what we have, this is 7 raised to the power x plus x. This is 2x, which is equal to 140. Okay. Now to solve for the value of x, we introduce the natural logarithm, which is log 7 raised to the power 2x on both sides, so that we have log 140. Okay. We introduce the logarithm on both sides. All right. Now from here, we find that 140 can be expressed as 7 multiplying by 5 multiplying by 4. Okay. So if you say 7 times 5 times 4, this is the same thing as 140. Now let's substitute this. We have log 7 raised to the power 2x. This is the same thing as log 7 multiplied by 5 multiplied by 4. Okay. Now log 7 raised to the power 2x, this is in the form of log m raised to the power n, which we can express as n log m. Okay. So let's apply this property. We're going to have 2x log 7. This is equal to log, this is 7 multiplying by 5 multiplying by 4. Okay. Now from what we have on the right hand side, log 7 times 5 times 4, this is in the form of log a multiplying by b, which we can express as log a plus log b. Okay. So let's apply this property, so that we're going to have 2x log 7. This is equal to log 7 plus log 5 plus log 4. Okay. So we divide both sides by log 7. Log 7. The same case here by log 7. Okay. So let's simplify this. Okay. Simplify this, you're going to have 2x. This is equal to, this is 1 plus, now log 5 divided by log 7 plus log 4 divided by log 7. This is actually in the form of log a divided by log b, which we can express as log a to base b. Okay. Now from what we have 2x. This is equal to 1 plus log 5 to base 7 plus log 4 to base 7. Okay. So we divide both sides by 2. Divide everything here by 2, so that the value of x, this is equal to 1 plus log 5 to base 7 plus log 4 to base 7. Divide everything by 2. Okay. So this is the value of x. And let's verify if this value of x satisfies the equation. Okay. If you recall, we end at 7 raised to the power x multiplied by 7 raised to the power x. This is supposed to be equal to 140, which is, we simplify further to 7 raised to the power 2x. This is equal to 140. So let's substitute the value of x from what we have here. So this is 7 raised to the power 2. Substitute the value of x, which is 1 plus log 5 to base 7 plus log 4 to base 7. Divide everything by 2. This is supposed to give us a value of 140. Okay. So let's simplify this by 2 1 by 2 1. So this is 7 raised to the power 1 plus log 5 to base 7 plus log 4 to base 7. This is supposed to give us 140. Okay. Now 7 raised to the power log 1 plus log 5 to base 7 plus log 4 to base 7. This is actually in the form of a raised to the power n plus m, which we can express as a raised to the power n multiplying by a raised to power m. Okay, so let's apply this property so that we're going to have 7 raised to power 1 multiplying by 7 raised to power log 5 to base 7 multiplying by 7 raised to power log 4 to base 7, and this is equal to 140. Okay, now you find that this is 7 times, now 7 raised to power log 5 to base 7 and 7 raised to power log 4 to base 7. This is in the form of m raised to power log a to base m, which is actually equal to a. Okay, now from what we have here, let's apply this property so that 7 raised to power log 5 to base 7, this is essentially equal to 5, and 7 raised to power log 4 to base 7, this is essentially 4. So let's substitute 5 and 4 back to the equation. We're going to have 7 times 5 times 4. This is actually equal to 140. Okay, so 7 times 5, this is 35. Okay, this is 35 multiplied by 4. 5 times 4, this is 20. 0, 32. 4 times 3, 12 plus 2, this is 140, which happens to be equal to 140. So that means that the left hand side, okay, this is equal to the right hand side. Okay, and that affirms that the value of x, which is 1, plus log 5 to base 7 plus log 4 to base 7 divided by 2 actually satisfies the equation. So kindly follow the steps to understand, and if it's first time to watch these videos from this channel, kindly consider subscribing. Thank you. See you in the next video.